Hey, what's up, guys? So in this video, I'm going to tell you the story about a time I was in county jail in a maximum security unit with 48 other people, and it was during the holidays, and me and my cellmate, who's my co-defendant also, and a friend of mine, decided to make some homemade liquor. In where I was, the term they used for it was hooch. That's what they called it. I've heard it called pruno and other stuff, whatever. So we end up making this decision, and we decided that we needed the help of everyone in the unit, basically, because of how we needed to make it. So the way we made it was we took a big garbage bag, doubled it up, put it inside of a milk crate, right? Started out with water in it, added a bunch of fruit. So every day they give a portion of fruit with breakfast or with one of the meals. So I had most of the people in the unit all in agreement that they were going to give me their fruit, and they were going to give me, I needed bread, so I had loaves of bread that we smuggled from the kitchen, and I needed sugar as the key component. So every day you're given 3 little packets of sugar with breakfast, and you need it for everything, because you drink coffee, there's no sugar in it, the oatmeal, the grits, whatever they gave you, the farina, tastes like shit, it has no flavor in it, so people use those sugars. But everybody agreed for this period to give me 2 of those 3 sugars every single day. So I had all these sugars coming in every day, and what we do is we'd add fruit, we'd add sugar, and we would tie the bag up and wrap it up with blankets as much as we could. Again, it's in the milk crate, in the garbage bag, and put it under the bunk, right? So basically the heat would basically rot the fruit. And as the fruit rots, it ferments because of the sugar and the bread that we're adding. So it becomes like a homemade wine. And we had to do this every day. So we had to keep adding and adding to it. And every couple hours, probably like every 7 or 8 hours, the bag, because it's heated and because of the process of what was happening, would expand so much. And if we forgot about it, it would pop and explode. So we had to go air it out. I had to go unwrap the bag, basically let the air all come out of it, and tie it back up, cover it back up, and put it back under the bunk. So the hardest part about this whole thing was that they do shakedowns in jail at any time. Shakedown means the guards just come in and everybody stop what the fuck you're doing, get the fuck out. You get searched and strip searched, and the cells get torn apart and flipped upside down. So because this process took us a couple weeks to actually make, it was a big risk, and the likelihood was somebody was going to find this fucking hooch. Or what happens very often, somebody was going to tell on us, because this was a big thing now. I had a big little conspiracy going on with all these other inmates to give me all their sugars, and they were going to get some of the hooch when it was done. Luckily, nothing happened. A couple times we got close to getting caught. I take it out, put it in somebody else's cell and stash it, and whatever. We got away with it. So it was for New Year's Eve that we decided we were going to drink this. The reason I decided to do it on New Year's Eve, obviously, was for the holiday. Everyone's in a better mood that day and wants to do something. They'd be more willing to sit there and get drunk in the unit with me. But also because, as I mentioned in one of the other videos, I had only a few cops ever, corrections officers, who I really respected and who I became friendly with, as friendly as we could be. And one of them was working that shift. So I was so cool with him, and we had such a good rapport and respect for each other that I could tell him the truth about things and it would be all right. So it was crazy, because I was in that unit for a long time. So this relationship took a long time for us to trust each other like that. But I didn't tell him anything, of course, either. I would never tell him for no reason. And I remember on that day, we started drinking it. And within a couple hours, the whole entire unit was drunk as fuck. Everybody. First of all, the stuff didn't smell that good. It didn't really have a pleasant smell to it. So I remember just holding my nose and downing it. But we got so drunk. And I remember we were actually drunk before this cop who I'm cool with even came on. Before his night shift started, we were already drunk as hell. So when he came in right away, he did his little round. He came right to my cell. He's like, "What the fuck did you do? Why the fuck is everybody walking around here like they're drunk as hell?" And, at that point, again, because of the relationship I had with him, I just told him. I said, "Look, man, I did this, yeah, I got everybody fucked up, and it's New Year's. So I'm going to ask you to fucking let us live and let me fucking slide and just look the other way, man. Let us fucking do this. And he did. He was real cool about it, so we had this whole garbage bag full of this hooch, and we got fucked up that day. Really fucked up. So it took weeks of sacrifice for everybody. The people who were smuggling the bread, the people who were giving me the sugars, the people who were looking out and airing the bag out for me, stashing it in their cell when we needed. It was a big, orchestration to get this done. But for that day, it was worth it. Keep in mind, guys, we're in jail. We're all fucked up. Everybody there is facing a lot of time, and no one's convicted yet. We're all still in the beginning part of it. We don't know how much we're going to end up doing, but we know we're going to go away for a long time, most of us. And it's a depressing fucking place. It's a really depressing place. So I don't want this story to come out sounding like it's fun, like it was good times and stuff, but considering where we were and relative to what our normal fucking day-to-day was, this was a great fucking day, and it was like a party in there, and we fucking partied into the new year in our cells because we were locked in, but we were all drunk as fuck, and I'm happy that we got away with it and that we did that, and it's one of the few things that everybody came together with and worked with me, and there was no fighting over it, no bullshit, and it all worked out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Thanks.